It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Today, our guest is a best-selling author and world-famous dog behaviorist who you might remember as the Dog Whisperer. And his son is also following in his footsteps as a pet expert. I'd like to welcome Cesar Millan and his son, Andre Millan, to the show.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much. Hi, San Francisco.
Hello, San Fran.
Hey, yay! I'm actually out by the bay. It's beautiful. The water's behind me. I'm giving you an idea of what it looks like.
Probably beautiful, I expect.
You know, Cesar, I just wanted to actually introduce to you one of our dogs that's here with me on set. And since you are the Dog Whisperer, I know you've helped so many dog owners all over the world. And I'd like to actually talk to you a little bit about some practical tips and insights you can share briefly with us. I have here actually my friend Chris, who's going to be joining me with her dog. His name is Paul Newman. He is a husky. So I'd like to welcome Chris and Paul Newman to the show. And really quick, the question is, when you're first introducing a dog to people, what is the safest way for both the person and the dog to be introduced? Because I know some dogs like to be jumpy or they bark and it kind of gets a little crazy. So what do you recommend in that situation?
Well, the right thing to do, the universal thing to do, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. We humans have to learn to wait, to relax, let the dog come to us, let the dog smell you, let the dog senses you. Then he's going to give you a sign where he trusts you. Then you can pet. See, you want to pet a dog when he says, I trust you. You don't want to pet a dog just because you are a dog lover, because a lot of dogs don't feel good that day. And so if you go and pet them, they can feel uncomfortable and then nip, you know, or retrieve away from you, run away from you. So the right thing to do, the easiest, more universal thing to do is no touch, no talk, no eye contact. Let the dog come to you.
Interesting. Yeah. Right now, I think he senses that you're on the phone with me. He's kind of hovering around. Paul, Cesar Millan says hello to you.
I'm wagging the tail.
He totally his tail's wagging too, just for you. Now, really quick, the other question that I have is that, you know, obviously we were talking about how dogs do sense energy from people. Is it really true? Like they smell, they sense so much, and is that something that they feel all the time, and they can differentiate between different types of people?
Oh my God, yeah. There's three things they sense. So obviously the reaction, the chemical reaction that happens in you when you are afraid, that's one. The body language, and then the energy that you project. I mean, you can tell when people are sad. You don't have to know them, right? You can see their body language. The only part that you can't tell is the chemical reaction that happens inside of them, because our strength is not the nose. Our strength is our eyes.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, you know, and the reason why I asked this is because I remember as a kid I had a traumatizing experience. I actually was attacked by a collie and a poodle. So in that scenario, what do you suggest about, you know, coming out of your fear as a person? Because when I was growing up, I was always afraid of dogs.
Well, it's very important, not just for you part, but for the owner's part. You know, socialization is extremely important, because the world is pretty chaotic for animals, especially when we live so close to each other. You know, so when a dog doesn't get to exercise a lot, he's going to develop frustration. And so he's going to release their frustration in people who are in a chaotic state or nervous state or too excited state. You know, so that's also very important to address the owner of the dogs. And for you, as the person who the dog is being targeting, the best thing to do is to stay calm. You know, once you see a dog running, the best thing to do is to stay calm, because it slows the brain down. Easier to say, not easy to do.
Right.
Yeah. Well, now my other question is, how often should you give treats to a dog, and is it counterproductive to be too over spoiling the dog?
Too affectionate.
Well, a little too much of everything is bad, as you know. Even food can be bad for you. Too much exercise can be bad for you. Too much work can be bad for you. So everything has a limit. Right? And a cookie is not just, you have to see yourself as also, a walk is a cookie. You know, when telling a dog, giving a dog a challenge is a cookie. So what makes a dog feel happy is a cookie. It's not just the form of food that he will interpret it as a satisfaction thing. It's you know, like I say, a good calmness is cookie. There's so many variations of a cookie.
From hosts, producers, and our technical crew, Sidewalks is produced by a creative group of individuals. We hope you continue to watch us on TV and visit us on our website. Thank you for being a part of Sidewalks Entertainment.
What's your most rewarding experience about what you do as dog trainers for both of you? Because it must be so much fun being able to work together as father and son.
Well, to me, making a difference in the world is a big difference. I mean, it's a big joy. And for me to have my son observe that we can make a difference in the world, I love the quote from JFK, ask not what the country can do for you, but what can you do for the country. So we're, as a family, we're following those footsteps. How can we make the country better? How
Yes.
can we make the world better?
Yeah.
And so if we can help a dog, then we help a human.
Right.
So, you know, his generation is going to do it, and I'm happy to say that at one point I won't be able to do this, but my kids can continue with that. I think we have to make sure that we keep educating human, that it's not the dog who's at fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Really quick, before I let you go, what is your actual favorite type of dog, and how many dogs do you have?
I personally
Curious.
love a pack of dogs, so if you say one dog, one breed,
It's not fair.
that doesn't fulfill me.
Yeah, it's not fair to ask that question.
I'm a pack guy. You give me a pack of dogs, then I say I have a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on.
I mean, I don't tighten my, certain category of dogs. It's like you said, a pack of dogs is a great pack, especially a calm and assertive pack is the best. Submissive. They all correlate well. They're all integrating well, and not just that. You're getting different breeds. You get a pit bull and a Rottweiler and a Doberman and a Shepherd, and lots of options.
Our family is very big. We have pigs, we have chickens, we have
Diverse.
llamas,
It's
we
a
have
very
horses.
diverse family,
We
yeah.
have turtles. I
Yeah.
mean, we have a pack of dogs. We have humans.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely have the United Nation at home.
Well, thank you so
you.
much. What a pleasure, and have fun today. And I really look forward to hearing more about what you're up to and watching the show, Cesar 9/11. And Andre, we'll be catching you on Pet Talk. So
Yes, ma'am.
much continued success to both of you for
Thank you
being
so
here
much.
with us on the Sidewalk.
Thank
So
you.
have
Thank
fun.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.